كتب الله لنا هو مولانا وعلى الله فليتوكل المؤمنون.
Some are, easily giving in to committing adultery, for instance. Then you still have another chunk of people, he doesn't want to tell lies. He wants to stay with telling the truth. He wants to stay with being just in his promises and pledges. In the same way, we still have some people, they don't want to get involved in fornication and adultery. They understand the language of Allah, that it's haram, so they don't want to get involved. Some others too don't want to get involved in corruption. They don't want to get involved in sins. So how do you, recompense, reward these ones that are trying to abide by the dictates of Allah and these ones that are falling off the line? So that's why I said life will be meaningless if there is no form for paradise and hell. So Allah has created paradise for hell. So we want to share some good news regarding paradise. That's the focus today. So what is that paradise? What is the Quran giving us regarding information regarding paradise? For instance, when you look at Surah Muhammad verse 15, Allah is talking about paradise. Allah says, Masalul Jannati allati wu'ida al-muttaqun. Allah says, the similitude of the paradise that have been promised to the muttaqun. Who are the muttaqun? The pious ones. Fiha anharu min ma'in ghairi asinin. In paradise, there are drinks for you to drink. One of them is min ma'in anharu min ma. There is a pond. That pond or river contains water. Min ma'in ghairu asin. A form of water that when you take, you don't get worrisome about it. It doesn't worry you. You don't get satisfied. You always want to drink more. Even in this world, water. That water, there was this popular song, water, get enemy, Abi? So water doesn't have enemy. But even in life, do you know that water has enemy? Water has enemy. There are some, they can't drink water. They have to take water through medical help. Some of these people that I'm talking about are forgetting the name of this disease. The water can't touch their body. If water touch their body, it is hell. So water has enemy, even in life. That's the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created it. But it is said that about 4% of people in the world has that disease. Or less than 4%, if I'm not mistaken. So very minute number of people in the world has that peculiar disease. I think is it called eukarya or something. It's a particular disease. They are not friendly with water. Any liquid food, they can't take it. It has to be solid. And when they are taking liquid, they have to swallow it. So it gives them, pepperish feeling and like you are on high temperature. But on the day of judgment, the water Allah is giving us, no one will be averse to it. It is agreeable to all entrants into paradise. Mimma in ghairu asin, a form of water that you don't get tiresome from taking. Then Allah also went further. وَأَنْهَارٌ مِّن لَبَنٍ لَمْ يَتَغَيَّرُ طَعْمُهُ. There's another form of pond, another form of river in paradise. It contains laban, it contains milk. لَمْ يَتَغَيَّرُ طَعْمُهُ. The taste never change. Milk in this world, no matter level of pasteurization, refrigeration, putting in order the cold chain and the likes. In life, it has its limit. That's why it has expiry date, best before date. But on the day of judgment, lam yataghayyar ta'mu, the taste never change. It remains constant for life. That's one of the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for entrance into paradise. May Allah count you and I among those. Wa anharun min laban lam yataghayyar ta'mu wa anharun min asali musaffa. In addition to that, وَأَنْهَارٌ مِّنْ خَمْرٍ لَذَّةٍ لِلشَّارِبِينَ. The third form of ocean or river in paradise is that river that we have min khamr. It has wine. It will have wine. On the day of judgment, wine is prepared for Muslims, for believers. That's why it's made haram for us in this life. Min khamr laddatin lisharibin. Allah said it will be sweet. It will be sweet for those that drink them. وَانْهَارٌ مِنْ أَسَلٍ مُصَفَّى. Such wine doesn't intoxicate. Such wine doesn't make your memory to relapse. It doesn't cause you any harm. It is prepared for those that will be the dwellers in paradise. And the fourth one, وَانْهَارٌ مِنْ أَسَلٍ مُصَفَّى. We also have a river that will be flowing with asal, that is honey, min asali musaffa. This kind of honey, Allah said, it is a pure form of honey. Allahu Akbar. No stain, no contamination, no dirt, no impurities. It is clear. It is naturally prepared. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designates the entrance, the dwellers of paradise for this form of drinks. These are some of the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared as addendum, as packages for those that will enter paradise. Like I said, paradise is the reward for the good deeds that they have done in life. Even though it is by the mercy of Allah that we are entering paradise. The Prophet ﷺ has made us understand that no one by his own deeds will be able to enter paradise except through the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is through the rahmah. The rahmah is the accompanying blessings that will at the end of the day, make whatever deed you have done to increase it, to increase the volume, such that you will be qualifiable to enter paradise.
كتب الله